Hey guys, welcome back to Project Hardbody. Today we're going to be putting on some new wheels and tires. I picked these up for 300 bucks. They are first gen 4Runner Hilux wheels from the 80s. I think these will match the truck pretty well. I did want some of those Lego pattern wheels, but they're just a little too expensive to justify putting them on such a beat up truck. So these will do. They do have quite a bit of pitting on them, but I'll take care of that later. Probably just sand it down, but for now I don't really mind it too much because you know, the truck is kind of beat as well. We got pretty lucky. The tires are actually a pretty decent life. As you can see, they're not completely bald yet, and they're Cooper Discover all-terrains, so that's pretty cool. We do have one generic, some High Country over here. They're all 235, 75 R15, so they do match the current tire on the truck, but these are just street tires. I mean, they do have some decent life left in them, but they're kind of worn on the inside, so I figured might as well replace them. I think for 300 bucks is a pretty good deal. I do like the look of these. I think they'll clean up pretty nice, but for today I'm just going to be installing them. So let's do it and then see how the truck looks afterwards. I think it's going to look pretty cool. Well, we got the first new tire on and I'm pretty satisfied with how it looks. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. The only issue is the original like spacer wouldn't fit in these new ones, so I'm gonna have to get a new one of these. And it did seem like there was a spacer mounted on the hub to kind of give it more offset, but yeah, I think the original ones have a 7 offset and these are an 8, so slightly out more, but I think this is going to look pretty good once we have all 4 on there. So let's move on to the next one then. We'll be doing the other front tire next, and yeah, excited to see how this comes out. So as you guys might have noticed in that last time lapse, when I finally had this tire mounted and put it on the ground, it sunk quite a bit. This thing does seem to be pretty low on air, so I'm gonna fill it up. We're gonna first check to see how much PSI it's at, and then we're gonna fill it up, and then I'll check the other ones just to make sure nothing else like that happens. So yeah. So I connected my portable air compressor to the tire, and apparently it's only reading at 5 PSI, which is very low. So we're gonna air it up to 30 and hopefully it'll hold air. So I just set the PSI right here, hit it again. Okay guys, so that portable one kind of stopped filling around 15 PSI. These things obviously are only meant for emergencies, not really meant to use, you know, for daily, day-to-day. So it's good in case of an emergency, but if you want to really do it the right way, just get a real one. So I got the big one out. and we're just gonna fill this thing up to 30. And yeah, so we got our air compressor out, and let's do it. All right, so we're sitting at 30 psi now, and I'm just gonna check the other 2 tires that we haven't installed just to see what they're at. So cool. Well, we finished installing the first rear tire. As you can see, we're gonna need like some center caps. But other than that, I think it's looking a lot better. If we look overall at the truck, zoom it out. I'm liking the fitment. I'm liking it a lot. Yeah. I'm thinking that's looking a lot better than before. Just got to put the last one on and torque them down, and then we'll be good to go. Do a little test drive. So at this point, I've got all the wheels torqued down to spec. I did 80 foot-pounds. I think that should be good enough. And we'll just go on a quick test drive to see how these things ride on the road. Yeah, and I do hope, I got all the old ones right here. I do hope this one holds air. It would be a shame if I had 3 good ones and not 4. But all right, let's go for a test drive and see how it is.